me drink some of my Capri Sun real quick.
It reminds me of that scene from that movie Storks with Andy Samberg whenever it's Keenan and Peele and then they're wolves and they're like, I'm gonna eat this baby, I'm gonna eat her. And they lick her.
Yes. Welcome to Countdown to Infinity.
That was the fakest laugh I've ever heard from you. Ever. You were like, yes.
Welcome to Countdown to Infinity, an Avengers podcast. We talk all things Marvel Cinematic Universe. We watched every single movie before Endgame and Infinity War came out. Mm-hmm. We recently had been talking about non-MCU Marvel films, and now we're just talking during quarantine. We're talking about MCU news, and then we play a fun game or do a quiz at the end. My name's Emmanuel, one of your hosts.
My name is Sofia.
She's also a host.
I am. I'm a host.
You've been on for the
last... Hostess?
I think you're just a host.
All right.
I guess hostess is... Is
that for restaurants only?
I feel like that might be a restaurant thing.
Maitre d's? Oh, wait, what's a maitre d' then?
He's in charge. Master of D's.
Right.
D's nuts. Boom. Gotcha. So we're going to talk about some MCU stuff. Before that, I just want to let you guys know that if you want to support the pod, which would be fantastic, you can go to patreon.com/delphinpod, DELFINPOD. You'll get a bunch of things there, exclusive episodes of shows that we don't release anywhere else.
Nowhere else.
And as a way of saying thank you and a way to support the United States Postal Service.
Yes.
If you're subscribed on Patreon by the end of this month, which is August, we're going to send you some things using the mail. So we don't know how long it's going to take, but we just want to make sure we use our stamps and show how important that service is. So
yes.
You'll get stickers, bookmarks, comic books even maybe, but go to patreon.com/delphinpod to support the pod today, and you'll get some stuff in the mail, hopefully next month.
Woo.
But yeah. How's your quarantine been, baby?
I mean, I guess it's okay because I'm here with you. So.
Oh, Sophia is my girlfriend. I don't just call random people baby.
Baby.
I actually do call random people baby.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, whoa, boy, baby.
So this relationship is strong.
I'm like Mr. Big.
Right.
You've been binging Sex and the City.
I am. This is probably like my second or third time. It's just apart from MCU stuff, but this is probably my second or third time binging Sex and the City in order from episode 1.
This is the second time since we've been together.
Yes,
that you've binged them all.
The first half of our relationship is what it took.
Am I more of a Mr. Big or an Aiden?
Oh shit! Honestly, you're more of an Aiden.
Okay.
And which is crazy because I'm actually a Carrie. And Carrie ends up with Mr. Big.
We did a quiz last night about this.
We did, yeah.
And Sophia's a Carrie and I'm a Miranda.
Yes. Which makes a lot of sense, honestly.
Yeah. I'm going to run for mayor of New York.
You're definitely not like posh like
I'm
Charlotte.
Not posh.
And you're definitely not Samantha.
And I like girls.
It's true, yeah.
Like Miranda. All right. Well, let's dive into some MCU stuff instead of countdown to Sex and the City 4. Maybe.
No, Samantha's already said she's not on board.
That's another podcast. We should do a Sex and the City pod.
I'm sure there's another Sex and the City pod.
Yeah, there's probably tons of them.
Yeah.
And they're going to be much better because they don't have me on them.
Oh, my God.
It's just, oh, honey. Oh, sugar.
Right.
Okay, let's talk about some MCU stuff. This is a little interesting because it isn't necessarily a movie series, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. takes a lot of the characters that are in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like Agent Coulson, and they've been a show on ABC for a long time. This is their last season, and the last episode aired last week.
Did they already announce? Oh, so this is for sure the last?
This is it. They're donezo. I think partially it's because the people in charge of Marvel TV are now the same people that are in charge of Marvel cinematic stuff. So this was connected, but now I think it's going to be even more connected, especially with the Disney Plus Marvel stuff coming out.
Right.
So this ended, and this is a spoiler alert. So if you are interested in Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., you may want to skip ahead.
Right.
Maybe like a minute or 5 minutes.
Or 2?
5 minutes to be safe.
Okay.
But so that was it. So here we go. We're going to talk about it. But the last episode featured a lot of travel in the quantum realm.
Oh, really?
So there's a group of villains. I won't get too specific, but there are a group of villains that are hoping to destroy Earth. And so the agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. have to time travel and go to different dimensions to stop them. But because this is part of the MCU, and we kind of already thought about this when it comes to Fantastic Four and X-Men, but there's definitely other dimensions out there. We saw a little bit of it in Endgame, and one of the things that happened in Doctor Strange is he actually goes into the quantum realm for a couple seconds when he does that little thing with the Ancient One.
time loop?
The time loop. When the Ancient One punches him.
Oh, whenever he first goes flying through it. Yeah.
But that's exciting. The quantum realm, we'll be seeing it probably a lot more in the MCU.
That's super exciting, actually. I'm kind of interested in that. We've never really gotten into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like, here at home. Yeah. And I don't know why. I think it's about that time.
I've seen I've watched the first season fully, and it's just a TV show. And not to say that's bad, but
I'm sorry. First of all, how dare you?
Well, not to say the TV is, but it doesn't have the same production quality as
I see what you're saying.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, which makes sense because it's a TV show.
It's probably shot in like a stage.
It's shot in Los Angeles, and they travel around the world, but you can sometimes tell there's
still palm trees in the back.
There's palm trees in the background. But I also feel like that because it's on regular TV, ABC, and they have to pump out like so many episodes.
Oh, yeah, it's done very quickly.
It's done and it's not, it's good. People love it.
It's family oriented.
It's family oriented. It's not dark or gritty, but I also feel like with this Disney Plus stuff, they're going to probably be spending way more on WandaVision or She-Hulk or Captain America, the Winter Soldier, Falcon. I think those are going to be very different than this.
Yeah.
But I still love it. I mean, I love Greg Dave. Oh my God, I forgot his name. Dr. Coulson, the actor that plays Coulson. So we should watch it, is what I'll say.
Yeah, I don't know why we haven't, or why I haven't specifically. I really want to. Maybe I'll check it out. You know what I did try to watch one time? Once Upon a Time, that Disney spinoff type deal with all the princesses and stuff. It was also a TV show. I think it was on ABC.
ABC makes sense
in the US. Yeah. Don't come at me if it's not.
Well, that's what Disney owns ABC, so that makes sense.
I tried watching it. I really couldn't get into it. I don't know why. It just wasn't my vibe. But I think it's because the same of what you said. Like I just the production behind it. I don't know if I was on vibes, on the same vibes.
There's a specific thing with TV shows, and they're 5 acts, and they're written for commercial breaks, so
yes,
there's that thing that you're like, okay, I know what's happening, it's fine. And there's a lot of shows that are great.
You can tell the difference between like an HBO show versus a TV show, like a broadcast TV.
Yeah, and it's not bad. And I mean, there's the ratings
cable
were good.
TV. That's the word.
Paid cable, premium cable.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I was talking about our free cable that we steal. But
okay, no. But yeah, that's exciting. So hopefully we'll see more Quantum Realm, and hopefully we see more of these Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. sprinkled throughout the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I'm trying to see how that's gonna come about production wise. Again, like the quality, how it's gonna look.
I hear that Disney's spending a lot of money on the Disney Plus stuff. Yeah. But that's because they focus on that more than they focused on the ABC stuff.
Also, how's it going to work with quarantine and stuff and this pandemic? Like, is everyone going to be spread apart, or is it going to be in like an outside vibe now instead of like an actual
soundstage? I believe Falcon and Winter Soldier is already back shooting with just a smaller crew. Whoa. So instead of having like an assistant cameraman and a cameraman and a focus puller or something like that, there's one person that does all that.
I bet unions are pissed.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
Unless they go union first, but...
There's some successes. We watched that Selena Gomez cooking show.
Oh my God, that was so good.
And that's her and just some automatic cameras in her house and her friends.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you work for a union, you're supposed to be getting work,
that's true. Those are all jobs that could have gone to people. Yeah. Well, let's talk about this next piece of news. This might be good news. Who knows? But there's a rumor that a certain actor is joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe version of X-Men, and that actor is Honey Boy himself, Stanley Yelnats himself, Shia LaBeouf.
Wow.
The rumors are, and these are rumors, and they're not confirmed, but they are, there's 2 really big ones, and it's Shia LaBeouf to play Iceman, And then I believe Janelle Monáe. How do you say her name?
Janelle Monáe?
Janelle Monáe playing Storm.
Jeanette. I said Jeanette.
These are rumors, but they come from sources that have given some great casting. Janelle Monáe.
Janelle.
But so what do you think about Shia LaBeouf in the MCU?
I love Shia. Have you seen that tattoo that he got for his just recent...
The tax
collector, tax collector. Oh my God. Like he got buff AF again. And then also like with his tattoos and his beard, like if he grows a beard, I can totally see it. Like just, oof, I'm all about Shia. I've always been about Shia, always will be about Shia. I don't care what he's been through. He has a special place in my heart.
Wow.
I love Shia.
I'm excited to see the intensity that he brings to the MCU.
He's just such a, he's so talented, man. Like I love him.
He took some time to do like really small dramas, character-driven dramas like Honey Boy, which he wrote. He also wrote another script that I think just won. It's so funny, these script competitions, because all these people write for it, but Shia LaBeouf is obviously a well-known name.
Yeah.
And he just won some fellowship, I think, to a competition that I submitted to. And I was like, why does he need the fellowship? Because the fellowship basically is like, oh, we'll introduce you to agents and stuff. It's like, it's Shia LaBeouf. He probably can get a meeting. If he just asks for it, he'll probably get a meeting.
Maybe he wants to play it fair.
Yeah, and you know, it's a competition, so it's whatever. It's the best script runs. But yeah, so that's exciting. I'm excited just in general.
I would so love to see him in a uniform of some kind.
Oh gosh, I'm just excited to see what that X-Men cast looks like.
Yeah.
Because that's
a lot. Yeah, that's already. Because Janelle Monáe, oh my God, again, she is just.
She'll be good. She was in Moonlight. She was fantastic in Moonlight.
Yeah.
I think I think of the X-Men as being younger, like a younger cast, but I feel like Shia LaBeouf's like almost 40. I can look up.
I don't know how old he is, but he can look young if he needs to.
Yeah.
Like he just adapts to every role that he is assigned or that he accepts.
All in.
Like
he's 34.
No. He's like, oh, I love him.
Yeah. But in general, the whole cast of X-Men is going to be really exciting and new.
Just badass.
So exciting stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Last piece of news before we play our game. And here's a hint for you guys. Our game or our quiz, it's wedding related, baby.
Whoa.
You hear those jingle jangle bells?
Jingle jangle bells?
You
it's
just
Christmas?
Hear those sleigh bells ringling. Wedding time.
Okay.
There's another rumor. I hate that we talk about rumors, but there's really no other news.
I know.
It's that Peter Parker will have a new love interest in the. I'm sure MJ will be around.
What?
Who knows? But it is going to be a character that we haven't met yet officially. Yelena Belova, who is played by Florence Pugh in Black Widow.
Go Florence! Didn't we just talk about her at another pod?
Yeah,
that we
because
did?
she's going to assumingly take the handle of Black Widow in this next
what
iteration.
We're talking about. Yeah, dude, I love Florence, man. She's such a badass. Again, I feel like I said this the last pod, so I won't repeat myself too much. But fuck, like she's just again so talented. She's so talented. She's so talented, and she's just so intense, and she could totally portray a badass. Now, is this Spider-Man Peter, like, or is this Peter Parker, like Tom?
Yep.
Holland?
Yep.
Huh. With Florence?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't understand what's going to happen with Zendaya's MJ.
Yeah, Zendaya is like really. I love her character, and she does it so well too. Like, cause she's, I mean, hello, it's Zendaya.
And they had an off-screen romance for a bit, right?
I mean, yeah, for a hot second. But I don't know if she's still dating Jake. I can't remember his last name, but he was the guy from the Kissing Booth. He was like that 6-foot tall tree that you want to climb.
What?
Yeah, I forgot his name. It's Jake something or other. He was in the Kissing Booth on Netflix with his ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, I digress. But yeah, that's sad. If I don't want them to boot off Zendaya.
Well, I don't know if it's going to be like an implied thing.
Because I also can't see Florence with Tom. I feel like she's too much for him.
Well, she's a superhero. She's going to be a superhero.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting thing.
It just has to do with the story.
Yeah, and it'll add a little bit of drama in there, I think, especially if we're talking down the road, baby.
That's lame.
They did bump up the Spider-Man release, the next Spider-Man movie. I don't know if you remember the ending of Far From Home, but they did reveal his identity.
They did, yeah.
So we'll see what world we're in afterwards. But yeah, and of course we're gonna see Florence Pugh in Black Widow later this year. So I think just in a couple months.
I'm excited. I'm excited more for that than I am to have her be with Tom. Like I can't.
Well, speaking of romance, it's time for our quiz.
Oh my god! Okay, let me.
So here is the quiz,
gadget.
and I fear that it might be a little too visual, but we're gonna read out the answers, and this is on BuzzFeed. And it's made by Brina_3000.
Thank you, Brina.
Her profile photo is a sloth.
Ooh,
but this is a quiz we're going to take separately. It's called Design Your Dream Wedding Dress, and we'll tell you which Avenger you're going to marry.
Ooh, I'm so excited. I really hope. Who do you hope that you get?
Probably Thor.
Really?
I feel like he's fun
a big softy.
Yeah, he's a big softy.
Yeah.
And Hemsworth is a snack, baby.
Oh, you right.
Who do you want to get?
I really want to get Tony.
Tony Stark, wow.
Or I also would not mind Captain America. I wouldn't mind Cap.
Yep. Everyone's talking about his dump truck, his cake, baby.
Yeah, I need something to hold on to, you know what I'm saying?
We're talking, of course, about his rear end.
About his butt. All right, here we go. First question. What color is the dress? And I love that it says the dress because you're obviously going to be wearing a dress, Emmanuel. Okay, so it's white, off-white / cream, beige, black, pink, or other.
Can I just say that white, off-white, cream, and beige all look the same to me?
They don't look the same.
And I know they're not different.
You
but
know it's not the same.
But it's so tiny.
All right. And then second question.
Did you already?
I already picked.
Okay, hold on. Let me pick.
Don't tell me yours.
Okay.
Why
would you? Okay. All right.
All right. Pick a style. A-line.
Okay. Here's what's going to be fun is I'm going to describe what these are.
Right. You. So there's A-line.
Okay. An A-line is like a dress. Okay.
Okay. Then there's the mermaid style.
Okay. The mermaid one looks like a dress, but there's a little bit more dress at the bottom.
Perfect description.
Yep.
Then there's the ball gown dress.
This one's probably the most dress of all of them. It is like a big dress.
Full dress. It's like a Cinderella type dress. Fit and flare.
This one
This one's
looks,
honestly like a cocktail dress.
Yeah.
It's like a regular, like a dress you would wear at a wedding as a guest.
It looks like an apron that they decided to finish around the entire the back side.
No. Or there's a jumpsuit, which we all know what a jumpsuit is.
A
like a power suit.
jumpsuit isn't a dress.
And
it's actually the only not dress on here. It looks like
a jumpsuit.
Pants.
Yeah, because it is. Mm-hmm. And then the last option says, it doesn't matter to me what type of dress.
Do you have a specific one? You don't have to tell me, but you can just say yes or no. Or is this like does it matter to me sitch?
It doesn't matter to me, to be honest. Because I used to have a type.
Yeah. And
it's definitely listed on here, but now it doesn't matter to me because now that I'm older, no. I don't care.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to think, what would Chris Hemsworth want?
Oh my God. Want to see coming down the aisle.
Let me ask his wife.
Just someone who's naked.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so third question says, what's something your dress just has to have? It just has to have it. Okay. No. So there's lace, obs, a shiny belt, feathers, glitter, none or all of the above. Oh my God.
Feathers.
All of the above to have a shiny belt, glitter, feathers, and lace.
I think lace is classy. Lace sleeve is nice.
Okay. So you want a sleeve. You don't want like a sweetheart neckline or anything.
I don't know what any of those words mean. A sweetheart neckline?
A sweetheart neckline is whenever it's just, there's no sleeves at all, and it just makes the shape of a heart.
Hold on. I'm trying to imagine this. What are you talking about?
It makes the shape of a heart on your bust. So like where your boobs go.
On your nipples?
No, not on your nipples, but like up here on your chest. It's like, it's just like a tube top. Like one. I have a dress like that.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the wedding dress that you have.
Yeah, the one I've been saving in my closet.
This is one of the weird things. Sophia buys a wedding dress every week.
Yeah, and then because I just don't know what I'm going to be feeling that day.
Yeah.
So it's
kind of wild. She mostly wears them around the house, and everyone thinks it's haunted.
Right.
But it's really just her walking around the house.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what I picked.
If we're short for rent or something, I'll just sell one on like OfferUp.
What about a shiny belt? Is it literally just a belt?
It's just a belt with usually there's some sort of like embroidery on it. So like it'll have like crystals on it or whatever. But people use it whenever their dress is kind of too plain, so they'll just add an accessory.
Ooh, it up, yeah. With like a wrestling belt.
Yeah, like a WWE belt. Yeah.
Yeah, shiny.
Or like that belt from SpongeBob whenever they can turn it to Wumbo.
or yeah. All right, I picked what I picked.
Okay, so do you want a veil? There's a birdcage veil, which is.
Let me describe this. There's a giant bird cage on someone's head. And you can't see her face, but there's a bird inside of it.
It's a wire cage.
Yeah, it's a wire bird cage.
There's a cathedral, which is just a really, really long train.
It is so long.
Think of like Princess...
Any of them. Princess Peach.
Or Meghan Markle type.
Yeah,
like
Meghan Markle.
Really, really long.
Princess of Genovia. Yeah.
A short veil, which is just like honestly down to your waistline.
Yeah.
In the back. Or a lacy veil, which is one that is probably a little longer, but it's definitely 100% see-through.
On the front especially.
Yeah. And well, I mean, all veils are supposed to be over you like at some point.
Okay.
Or no veil, or it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Okay.
I would say that. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Cathedral seems like a hassle. It's so long.
It depends. People like that. People, you know, you gotta let the people live their life.
Okay.
Okay. Number 5, it says, what does the back have? Ooh, nothing, baby. No, I'm just kidding.
The back of the dress.
The back of the dress, yeah. So it can have buttons.
Buttons?
Okay. That was loud. A bow.
A bow?
Just the fabric.
Huh?
Just the fabric, so nothing else. It's just a wraparound dress.
Okay, cool. All right.
A low and open back.
Ooh la la, mon
A ribbon, so like a corset type.
Oh, okay.
Or just a zipper.
Oh, a zipper sounds easy. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
I guess it's not about having the easiest dress. It's not super practical.
What, to take off, you mean?
Well, yeah, it's not like
It's practical to take off. It's just a zipper.
You're going to wear it one day, so
okay.
It doesn't have to be super comfortable.
What? You're going to be wearing it one day for sure, but you're going to be wearing it all day unless you're like one of those brides that has multiple dresses, which is ideal because you're like, I'm tired. I'm going to just change into my cocktail wedding dress now.
So I have one that I want you to, or like whoever I'm marrying to wear, and then I have one that I would wear.
Yeah, it's one that you would wear because you're taking the quiz.
Okay,
don't answer for me.
All right,
I don't need you to answer for me.
I'm going to pick your wedding dress and you're going to like it, okay? We're going to go down to the Dollar General.
We're not married.
Yeah. And we're going to get whatever the nicest fabric they have on sale is. And I'm going to sew it.
It's just felt.
Yeah.
It's just a felt wedding dress.
And I'm going to have everyone, as you're walking down the aisle, put their felt animals on it. So that everyone's a part of your dress.
All right, it's an iron-on.
Yeah, it's an iron-on.
Okay.
It's going to have a SpongeBob iron-on.
Look at the next question. It's necklines. Like, that's a sweetheart. That's a sweetheart neckline. You see what I'm talking about? How it shapes her tits.
Okay,
she doesn't look very happy about it. But
I know she's not happy, but it doesn't matter. It's her wedding.
Okay, so neckline. There's sweetheart. There is a square. There is a V-neck. There is a boat neck.
Whoa.
There is a halter top, and there is a scoop.
Scoop.
Scoop. Scoopy. Scoop. Huh. This is.
It's weird because they don't really show boat neck. So there's a picture of whatever that's supposed to be, but it doesn't show the neck.
Boat neck is when it has the shoulders right there. You see how it has shoulders?
And it's like a shirt.
It goes like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So do you want to wear a shirt to your wedding? Sure. I want a shirt that says, yeah.
Ooh. I don't know because I don't have the biggest boobs. You know what I'm saying?
If there are any,
I would totally go V-neck if I had bigger tits.
If there are any wedding dress designers listening to us,
yeah, help us out.
Please draw our dresses and send it to us.
Hook us up, please.
You don't have to make the dress, no, but just draw what we're describing because I feel like.
Ooh, describe your perfect wedding dress. Well, after this.
Okay.
Okay. So number 7, the last question is finally, what material or fabric do you want to be part of your dress?
Again,
I don't see felt on here, so I'm very disappointed.
No. Again, they all look the same to me, but let's go.
They do not all look the same. Okay, so there's tulle.
What the fuck?
You don't know what tulle is? like what's
like
under,
hammer?
No, what's under the dress? You know that's not what it is. What's under your dress, like to give it that shape?
Okay.
All right. Satin. You know what satin is?
That looks comfy.
Lace. Organza.
I don't know what that is.
Chiffon or silk.
Silk is comfortable.
Okay.
I have some silk. I have a silk shirt.
But think about it, because if you're going to be dancing and stuff, you're probably going to be sweating.
It's true.
Whenever
And
you
silk comes from worms. You don't want to have worms up in you.
I thought it was spiders.
No, they're little silkworms. They become moths.
Oh, okay. Or chiffon or lace or okay.
Satin is good too for like bed sheets.
Yeah.
So maybe you can turn your dress into a bed sheet after.
Oh, I mean, yeah. You know, you can recycle. Be that person. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
You can do it?
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, I picked that one.
What was it?
I got my person. That was the last question.
Okay, well, let me hang on. Let me think. Oh God.
Can you get a cotton wedding dress or polyester?
I'm gonna do the wrong one. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm so nervous.
All right, are you guys ready?
Oh my gosh.
Sophia, do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Sounds like you're super excited. We designed the wedding dress. Which Avenger did you get to marry?
I, ladies and gentlemen, am marrying Iron Man.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, then I'm going to pause here because guess what?
What?
I too am marrying Iron Man.
Shut up. Oh my God, you whore.
We are going to be in a thruple with Tony Stark.
You know what? This is actually my ideal match. You and Iron Man at the same time. This is perfect.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Why don't you read what it says?
Okay, so we both got Iron Man, and it says you're going to marry Iron Man. Although he may seem a bit arrogant at first, he's actually a super sweet guy with a big heart. Aww. He'll do whatever it takes to make you happy.
Well, that's
yeah,
nice.
he will. What's up, Tony?
I feel like he has enough resources and money to support the both of us.
And also to support the pod.
And to support the pod, patreon.com/televisionpod.
Yeah.
And so I feel good about it.
I feel good about it too. You know, I'm making all the right life decisions,
Yeah.
it feels like, from here on out.
I feel like we would be widowed.
Oh, you right.
Because
hey, but then you
that's
know
what
what?
happens.
He's the type that would take care of us for something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's true.
he's thinking ahead. So I feel like we'll
we
be
never
all right.
talked about how heartbreaking it was that because he reversed the snap, his he didn't reverse the snap.
No, he just did it to.
He just brought everyone back.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because I would say he has a daughter.
A daughter? Oh, you're right.
And I was like, did he give up that daughter? But no, he didn't.
Well, he left her to what's her name? Poppy?
She's still there. Yeah, like she's still alive.
What's her name? Poppy?
Which was good.
Pepper.
So they didn't erase him. But,
Pepper.
Yeah. Pepper. Poppy.
I don't know where it
Gwyneth
got.
Paltrow.
Oh, Poppy's
All right,
a cute
well,
name.
we've come to the end of the pod.
Well,
It's time again to say goodbye until next week.
another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust. The 30 minutes where we talk every week.
What is that? What is that song?
Another one bites the dust?
No. What you just said before I said another one bites the dust.
What did I say? I don't know.
It was like Until We Meet Again.
Oh.
What is that from?
Welcome.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's from his show when we were
So
young.
long, farewell
to you, my friends. What is that?
Goodbye until
For
we
now,
meet again.
Until
This
we
is Out of the
meet
Box?
again. Ah, yes.
Out
yes.
of the Box.
Oh, classic.
Out of the Box.
Yeah.
A lot of our listeners are younger. They have no idea what Out of the Box
True.
is.
Oh man, y'all need to look that up on YouTube. It's
Yeah.
primo.
I don't remember anything about the show.
They would go into that magic box.
The giant box, yeah.
It's not like one box. It was like a clubhouse. And
Made of
then
boxes.
Made of boxes. And this guy and this
We're describing like
this grown man and this grown woman put together a bunch of boxes with the neighborhood kids in their yard. They painted them and they made a giant clubhouse.
But it was
And
all
good. Yeah, it was all
Okay.
good vibes. Whenever you enter the side, like the entrance of this fortress that they make, it actually turns into like this giant sound stage where it's like a cool clubhouse and stuff. And it was very educational. I remember they had like a recycling episode. They had a music episode.
Yeah.
Music was always involved.
Oh, music was everywhere.
Felt was also everywhere.
Ooh, wedding dress material. Hey, you
There's
know
a
what?
whole
Maybe we can
episode.
get married in a box.
Oh, yeah,
a giant
that'd
box.
be so nice.
And then at the end, we can sing that song. Just so long.
To our guests.
Farewell.
Yeah. Oh, they'd love that, I'm sure.
Oh, my gosh. 100%. All right.
100%.
Well, tell us what you have to plug, Sophia.
Just please support the pod. It goes a long way. Just wash your hands. Just keep listening to all of the shows that Delphin Media or Delphin Pod has to offer. And follow me on Twitter, I guess, at _simply Sophie, SOFIEE.
Yeah, and I think that I echo the same thing. If you would like, we would really appreciate if you went to patreon.com/delphinpod and supported our podcast.
Yes.
It's very cheap every month, and you'll end up supporting all kinds of shows like Revenge of the Sequel, which is out now. We just started recording our Halloween movies last night.
That was insane.
So the public feed's going to hear that in October, but you guys will be hearing it very soon and hear all the spooky movies we're talking about. But definitely also remember to register to vote.
Oh, yes.
I would say vote early, and if you need a mail-in ballot, request it now so you can send it early.
Yeah.
But October 5th, if you're in Texas at least, October 5th is the last day you can register.
Yeah.
So keep
that in mind.
There's
a list of dates that you can find online as well.
And you can register by going to delphinpod.com, baby. It doesn't take long, and you can register to vote wherever you are.
2 minutes, if that, depending on your Wi-Fi. But
yeah. But hey, thanks so much for listening.
Thanks.
Let us know about that wedding dress.
Yeah.
And you're all invited to our felt box wedding.
It's going to be great.
It's going to cost us, how much? $10 maybe? It's all profit from here, baby.
Yeah, right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.